From the get-go, the states insisted that twin tunnels carrying water from the Delta to 25 million people living south of it would be paid for by those receiving the water. This draft report says otherwise, writing, "This analysis assumes that the federal government or some other entity makes a roughly $3.9 billion contribution."
It's like a little slap in the face.
Owen Shetty lives in the small Delta town of Walnut Grove, where most here are firmly against the tunnels, known as the Cal Water Fix.
Can you imagine a huge dump truck going down the road every 3 minutes?
A group opposed to the tunnels, Restore the Delta, obtained the draft report through a public records request.
It's upsetting because for 10 years they've been telling us that the project was going to be paid for by the beneficiaries.
The two tunnels would be massive, 40 feet across and more than 30 miles long, both buried more than 100 feet underground.
The California Natural Resources Agency, which is heading up the project, disputes the report's findings, calling it only a draft.
It wasn't released because it was a draft. The project is not paid for by taxpayer funds. It's structured so that it's paid for by beneficiaries of the project.
Yet the report itself counters, if these costs must be borne by the other Delta water users, then the net benefits of the project are even more negative, specifically for farmers. For Shetty, the idea of his tax dollars paying for water to be tunneled away is unreasonable.
We're paying for it. And to me, it's ridiculous.